to another episode of the Mike and Sully podcast. I am Mike.
And I'm Sully.
And we don't have the whale with us today, but we do have the manatees. Take it away.
Something like that.
There it is. Thank you.
We got there.
Thank you, manatees, for that. And the whale. Actually, yeah. Sorry, we're coming back from the actual intro. For the moving, yes. Acoustic
rendition
of the intro. You guys nailed it.
Acapella.
Thank you. The intro is acoustic. That was acapella.
The actual, right.
Oh, yeah.
I was referring to the whale himself.
Oh, ours didn't bring you to tears?
Just so much joy.
Yeah, it's acoustic.
Yeah, that's acoustic.
Just
I don't
guitar,
think
right?
I know what acoustic means.
Yeah.
It's the guitar. It's an acoustic guitar.
But acoustics, what does that refer to?
Like
Sound.
echoey sound.
Okay.
Trivia question? Give me a point.
Yeah,
I'll take a point.
Music. Great segue there, Roz. Well, I guess, actually, let's start there. Because we're joined here by two guests that... Oh, and also, remember, don't look at the screen. Look at the camera as much as you can. Or just look at each other.
Tough.
They're right next to
It's
each other.
really
I don't
hard.
do a good job.
It's really hard. It honestly wasn't that noticeable, I feel like, in the recording. No?
I didn't see it.
Cool. So, if you look over, that's fine. I've been doing it every second so far we've been recording. Anyways, we're joined here by Roz and Celia, who you've all seen on the pod before. But today's just kind of one of those special, spontaneous collections of talent, basically.
There you go.
So we're going to do a bit of a trivia contest amongst the four of us to challenge the mind and challenge you at home. So you can play along, really. You know, if you buzz in and answer fast enough, just keep score yourself.
Email each answer you do indivially in separate emails.
Yeah.
Right, as it's happening.
As it's happening
Please
live.
send in your answers, and then we will send you the answer key
Right.
in a later reply email with an attachment.
Yes.
You will get air miles to a destination that we choose.
Within a 50-mile radius.
And you have to do it by
Only
today.
for the next 2 days.
Yeah.
Which the podcast will be out before today's.
Right.
Yeah.
We can offer trips to the San Juans.
Yep.
Yeah.
And-
If you send us 5 emails,
Yes.
we'll get you
Right.
a flight.
Yeah. I guess we didn't really talk about this before. How should we determine who goes first? Not that there's really... I feel like there is somewhat of a competitive edge in terms of when you're reading yours versus when you're answering.
Is it all of the category at once, or are we rotating?
No. We're
Does
going
anyone
category by
wanna go
category,
first?
and here's how the scoring works. It's Jeopardy rules in terms of I want to hear a buzz sound,
And then you ask a question.
and then the person who's doing the question... Well, no. Well, no, it doesn't have to be in the form of a question.
Oh,
Can
okay.
I have dibs on a sound?
Sure.
Meep.
Oh, nice.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
I was going to do the Roadrunner noise, but that...
Oh, that's too close to meep.
What's yours?
Nothing.
Well, since I was at a Kraken game last night, I will go with their goal sound.
I'll go with third down. Are we keeping track of score on a piece of paper?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Do we have a pen?
I don't.
Do we have a pen?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. All right. You don't have a pen behind you?
No.
I have a pouch.
No.
Shoot. All right. We're really
I don't
prepared
think
for
there's
this
a pen
episode.
in this room.
Please stand by.
In
And
the
then
In the
office,
office. We'll put the score
I
on
have a
screen.
phone?
We'll keep track on the phone.
Oh, nice.
We'll keep track on the phone.
My noise will be...
Okay. Great. Yeah. Someone's gonna think there's knocking at their door.
Yeah. Hello?
We'll do
I'll go
a
beep.
point for a correct response.
Okay.
And a minus a point for or +2 for a correct response, -1 for a wrong response.
Wow, this is really complex.
-1.
Yeah, well, we don't want SAT rules. We don't want people just
So it's feeling like a lot if I'm being honest.
answering willy nilly.
What happens if you
So-
win?
You get air miles
flight.
supplied by the
You
Kraken.
get to
Use
be
the
really
discount
happy.
So
Kraken25.
I was thinking like an ice cream cone or something.
That could be fun.
Ooh.
Next
Yes.
batch of Rabator is on.
I love.
Is
Yeah.
owed to the person that
We
won.
almost went today.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't wake up.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
What
I
would you
figured,
have
when do you
done?
think they sell out?
Well, it comes in waves. So like,
That's what I thought.
yeah, my sister said that like usually she'll go around 10 and things will be back. Like,
Really?
But I've gone at like 8:30 or even 9,
Yeah.
and like all the twice baked are gone.
Yeah, for sure.
So good though.
Just for those listening, we're talking about a really special bakery in town.
Yeah, which we've name dropped before.
My coworker is like besties with the baker dude.
Oh my gosh.
Can he bake for
Yeah.
us?
Besties?
Not.
Like how besties?
I didn't really pry because
Yeah.
I wasn't actually in the conversation. I was just eavesdropping
Get
when
the
he
recipe.
said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Coca-Cola.
Yes, steal it. The formuoli.
Okay. Next
Okay.
batch of that on the loser.
Yes. Well, no. Yeah. The losers will treat
The winner.
the winner.
Okay.
Nice.
And
So-
it's a couple things. So if either of us win, then you guys have to treat.
Sure.
Well,
Kinda
'cause we
defeats
said
the purpose
losers.
of the-
You just want
Everyone
to be
loses,
top
that
dog.
doesn't-
How about
win.
first and second place? So
Oh, good.
couples aside.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Because then, I mean, why did we all come up with our own
Okay.
categories? All right. Could you use your phone again because you have it on you
Yes.
and do like a random number generator 1 through 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's who will go first, and then we'll just go down
Okay.
the line.
I think
Oh.
she should be 1. I should be 2, 3, 4.
Sure, that works.
That's easier.
Okay. Well, how is that any easier?
Wait, sorry, what?
Let's just. Why don't I just start?
1. I thought that.
I'll just start.
Can we do the random number generator?
Yeah.
Fine. You start. Here
I
we
just
go.
feel like it's a
I'm
lot
thinking of a number
time
between
for
4,
me to, like,
1.
do-
Okay, so we're gonna keep track of our own scores,
Should we
and then
each
at
say
the
our
end of the
categories
round,
for the people?
once you start, yeah,
Okay, we're doing. I feel like we didn't even say we're doing trivia.
we're doing trivia.
Did we even say that we each
I
have a
think
different
so.
category?
We're gonna bleep
10
a lot of this out.
10 questions each. My category is animals.
Animals, and we're all gonna
you
keep
have
track.
to do your noise.
You have to do
And
your
I will
noise.
call
Wait,
on the winner.
yours?
No, yours is
Because I'm meep.
Yours isn't. Yeah.
I'm going to say beep.
okay.
Okay.
Because I don't want to do that. Nice.
That's fun. Okay. Animal trivia question number 1. What bird has the longest wingspan?
Pterodactyl.
Okay.
Meep. Meep. Gold eagle?
Beep.
Okay, we're both at -1.
California condor.
Okay, none of these are.
Minus
Wait,
-1
do-
across the board.
do we
No.
get a second?
Wait, wait,
All
wait,
misses.
wait. I
Beep.
mean,
I got it. Pick me.
Jeopardy rules.
I'm
you
gonna
don't
give a
have to
hint.
buzz in.
I got it.
Can
I
I
know
give
what
a
it
hint?
is.
Yeah.
There's a Taylor Swift song.
I got it.
Yes,
Beep.
me.
Beep.
Okay.
Albatross.
Dang
Yes.
it.
Well, no
I'm not
points.
gonna give that to anyone
Yeah.
though. 'cause
That's -1
everyone-
to all of us.
But then I just got 1. So I'm at
How do I
0.
keep track of this?
No.
Then why
You
did
get
you
one
don't-
response. And it's for fun.
I feel like the tracking is.
No,
gonna
we
be-
got it. No,
she's
you don't
gonna
need
be
to
on her-
track
she's gonna be on her phone the whole
independently.
time.
No, track independently,
Okay.
and then at the end of each round, we'll tell you what we're at.
Nice.
So
Nice.
right now, we're all at -1.
Yes.
But I'm going to just keep track of my own.
Okay.
Okay.
And your
Animal
guys' 'cause I don't trust
trivia
you.
number 2.
Yeah.
How many degrees can owls rotate their heads? And for this one, I think I'll take the closest answer.
Beep.
Oh, thank you. 270.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll
You need to make your noise quicker.
I made it right away.
take it.
I need to
Okay,
make
so
a
now
longer
you have
noise.
0.
No, I'm at 1 because remember, correct answers are worth 2.
What? Whoa,
What?
Whoa,
Yes,
whoa, whoa.
I've said that.
Whoa.
We have
Yeah,
footage.
you said
we
that's
have footage.
stupid.
Okay, wait.
No, it's to offset. You don't want a negative to be the exact same as the positive.
Why are they
Why are they negative? Why can't it
Yeah.
just be 0 points are worth points?
Yeah, why
Look, the
can't you
fans.
do
Let
that?
the fans decide.
Like the 3
If we
versus
ever bring
Email
this
in.
back.
Email in and let us know what you think.
Whoa.
Okay, number 3.
Okay.
What is a group of pandas called?
Beep.
Okay, yeah.
Embarrassment.
Wow, yes.
Is it?
It is.
That's actually
It
what
is.
it's an
It's
embarrassment.
an embarrassment.
Pandas.
1 point.
Wow.
Cute.
Nice
That's
job.
fun. Okay.
Okay.
What animal has the highest blood pressure?
Oh,
Beep.
I made the wrong noise. Give it to him.
Yes, you.
You.
Ah!
Oh,
Let's go!
Me.
Oh.
Well, yeah. how does
It's
that
you
work?
and then I'm
Okay,
bringing
you
in
go.
after you.
Giraffe.
Yes.
Oh.
Wow.
It's to get the blood to their
All the way up to that noggin.
All the way up there.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you're negative.
No, I'm at 0 now.
You're 0.
But that was a
I'm
good
at
You're
joke.
at 3.
The
See,
joke
it's not
was
that
good.
hard.
It was a good joke. The scoring sucks. No one here likes the scoring except for you. Okay, number 5. What is the fastest bird in the world?
Beep.
Yes.
Peregrine falcon.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
200
I don't know
mile per hour.
animals.
Back at 2,
Sorry.
baby.
Okay.
You knew that one.
Okay, you might know this one. Maybe. I don't know. What are male honeybees called?
Beep.
Yes.
Drums.
Yeah, I did know that.
4.
He's really
Slow.
quick. He's
Corporate
he's
drones.
quick on the draw.
What's that like?
What bird can fly backwards?
Meep.
Nice.
Hummingbird.
Nice.
Wow.
Awesome.
Okay.
So what's the scoring now?
I'm still at 3.
I'm at 4.
No, wait.
I would be at 5
No,
if I
you
didn't
I'm
would
at
get
be
1.
I'd be at 1.
I
But you're even.
I'm at 0,
sense.
so you're still beating me. Okay, number 8. What object does a male penguin gift a female penguin?
Beep.
I was
Rock. It's a pebble.
A pebble.
It's a rock.
Okay.
In an
It's
instance
a
where it's
rock.
disputed.
There's a movie called The
0.5
Pebble and the
Right.
Penguin,
Yes.
which is a banger. It's a good
Number 9. Which animal has stripes on its skin as well as its fur?
Zebra.
No.
Meep. Tiger.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
Yeah. That is right.
So where are we at with points?
I'm
I'm
at
at
6.
one.
3.
It's easy.
And number 10. What shape does a wombat poop?
Beep.
I know this too.
It's a hexagon.
No, it's
Meep.
not. Yes.
Cube.
Yes, it is.
Ah,
Hexagon would be
Fun.
crazy.
I'm at
though.
5.
That would be crazy.
Okay, so
I'm
you're
struggling.
I'm at 5.
5, 5, 3.
Oh, two.
5, 5,
Sorry, I
See, it is
subtracted.
confusing.
It was confusing.
So-
Yes, that's on me. That's on me.
Write in if you think the scoring system sucks.
Was that all of them?
That was done.
Oh, okay. So what's the final score?
I'm at 5.
Can I write this down
All right,
now?
so you win.
No, she's at 5 too.
Oh, okay. You guys tie
5.
for this round.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was cumulative, correct?
Right. Yes. So it's 5.
Man, if I hadn't made that joke, I'd be in first place.
I'm at 2. And
tough.
guess what?
Price of humor.
You can't. Now that we've done a round of it, you can't even argue about changing it because then that would throw everything. off.
Right.
So we're
I'll
locked
still
in,
complain. I'll still
people.
complain.
Yeah.
I've forgotten my noise. I think I'm.
Yeah. That
Yep.
was
Yep.
yeah.
And I like having the
Like a
arbiter be
male
the person
bumblebee.
asking the question.
Humming
Okay.
A drone.
Humming bee. Hello, honey. All right.
Okay, my trivia is space-related trivia.
I would like to say I have no intention of answering any of these correct. I know nothing
I
about space.
purposely chose questions that you can just guess, and it's a reasonable. It's not like what's the name of this galaxy. It's like
So are you going to award points if we're close?
close. Close
Okay.
is good.
So
So if it's a number, close-ish is good. You could be off by 10, but if you're the closest of everyone, good.
okay, that's. I'll
You'd be
take
off by
that.
like 10 million.
I came up with this before I knew wrong answers counted against you. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the problem.
That's
but
okay,
if
though.
only one person guesses, and then they're the closest.
Right.
So they get it.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Yeah,
There's
that's
that.
fun.
the first question:
Yes.
what type of animal was the first in orbit?
Meep.
I heard your noise first.
A dog.
Correct.
Oh, wow.
2 points.
Really glad I didn't say anything.
Nice.
What were you
I
gonna
thought it was a
I read
monkey.
about a fruit fly when I was doing my
That was the
animal
first
trivia.
thing in space, but it's not an animal
Well,
necessarily.
it's in-
This
So
was
that's a
space
fruit
trivia.
fly.
Oh, and this was in orbit, not in space. So that's two separate things, technically. Approximately how many Earths could fit inside the sun?
I feel like I could overshoot it so easily or undershoot
If
it
only one person guesses, you're
so
the closest.
drastically. Can you give us like a countdown when we're running out of time?
5,
Wait, who's going first?
4,
It's up to any of us.
3,
Oh.
This is you're
2, 1.
yeah.
What you got?
9 million.
Closest answer.
Yeah, woo!
1 million was the answer, but
Okay,
he was the
I'll take
closest
that.
that answer.
I was gonna say 25,000.
I'm up to
I was
4.
gonna say, wow, I'm not okay. I'm not
What were
even
you gonna
this is
say?
Not important.
What were you going to say?
No. That was
93 million?
not- No.
Okay, well, close.
Isn't that how many miles away the sun is?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Shut up about the sun.
Shut
That's
up.
the only fact I know about space.
Yeah, that's a good one.
93 million.
Well, hopefully that's on his
Because of
little
the
cue
office.
cards.
No, he talks about how many Earths
That's the
could
only
fit in
one
the
I
sun. Okay. Question 3. What is at the center of the Milky Way galaxy? Everything's orbiting something.
Meep.
The hint.
The sun. Wait, Milky
nope,
Way?
Nope, that is incorrect. The Milky Way galaxy.
Oh, because there's multiple suns in the galaxy.
Wait, so what's at the
Oh.
middle?
Yeah,
of
what's
it?
at the middle? What
I
is the
think.
whole thing
Or maybe not.
orbiting around?
A gravitational pull,
Of
some kind.
Black
hole.
A black hole.
I was still mid answer.
You were just mapping. I'm gonna give that to Mike.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's
Sorry.
not fair.
I'm at 6.
I was mid answer.
You know what? You cannot subtract a point. How's that sound?
Yeah, you're.
Because I was right, so I will.
You said
Okay,
a
fine, have my
gravitational
points, have
pull,
my
and
points.
that's not.
Have
and
my
correct.
then,
points.
and then you said of what?
Have
and
my
then
points.
I said black hole, and he said black hole.
I'm at 4.
Okay, fine.
What are you at?
2. That was my
Okay.
first point.
Okay.
That's true.
Okay. And you're at
Don't
like
make
7,
fun of
aren't
me.
you?
You're trying
I'm
to knock
at.
points away.
Oh, total?
Yeah.
I
Or you
I
do one
started
for the
a
round?
new.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. That's probably
Oh,
smart.
okay.
That's probably
I'm at
smart.
1 for this round.
I'm at 2 for this round.
Oh, I'm at 2 for this.
No, wait, no, I'm at 4 for this round. No, sorry, I'm not.
You're not getting the
credit
black
for
hole
that. I am at 2.
credit. Okay. Question 4. Where is the Oort cloud located?
Orc cloud.
Oort.
Oh.
O-O-R-T. Oort cloud.
Oort cloud. Where is
Yes.
it located?
Mm-hmm. Where is it?
I want to take a fun.
Here's a hint. It's somewhere in the solar system. It's at that level.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah.
stuff.
I feel like when
Wait,
I
what is
think
this?
of clouds.
Is it cloud?
This is where all the comets come from.
Oh.
Maybe no. Take that back.
But remember, I
Maybe
guess
not.
we'll still get you points, maybe.
Yeah. Oh. Neptune.
I was gonna guess Mercury.
Okay.
I'm not guessing.
Okay.
She's closest. Past Pluto. Outside of Pluto. There's a big cloud of stuff
shoot.
that every now and then comes in
Shoot.
closer.
That's good.
That's pretty good.
Okay,
2
well,
points.
I'm down to 1.
Now, we were talking about comets. What 3 things are comets made of? Comets, and it's not like element level. It's like just what's a comet made out of?
Do we get a point for each one?
The scoring's bad enough as it is. Let's not.
Yeah, but we can give you half credit if you get one. How about that? So half credit if you get one, all credit if you get all 3. And it's honestly, 2 of them are basically the same. 5, 4, 3.
I don't even know where to guess.
I'm
2.
not. I'm not.
Meep.
Yes.
Okay.
Ice.
Ah, that's correct.
Oh, nice.
What else do you think is in it?
Dirt.
Yeah, that's correct.
Whoa!
I give you full
Okay.
credit because it's dust of rocks and ice.
Ah, man,
And
rocks.
dirt-
Rocks was the one
Dirt,
thing I
rocks,
wanted to
ice.
say.
That's full credit. 2
I
points.
almost thought
Good
it would
job.
be like
Okay.
starlight, though. Like, that just sounded like a pretty answer.
So the reason they have a tail is the ice melting. That's why they have.
Okay.
That's why they have tails.
Oh.
Okay.
Like
this
Comet
one.
the reindeer.
This one has no penalty for guessing.
Okay.
So I want everyone to guess. So you won't get any points subtracted. Whoever's closest gets it.
I'm at 1.
Okay.
For this round, just to remind everyone.
How many miles are in a light year?
How many miles?
Or
in a-
approximately.
What about how far does light travel in a second?
Well, do you know how long
Isn't
it
that-
travels in a second?
I feel like you have X, you just need to solve
Yeah,
for it.
no, just you can
Well,
use
wasn't that the
calculators.
question that we were asked on RCFI?
Yeah, in a nanosecond.
Collusion.
Oh, a nanosecond.
Yeah, which is a billionth of a second. So multiply that number by 1 billion, and then multiply that by 60 to get minutes, and then by 60 again to get hours, and then by 24, then 365, then a year.
Oh.
So,
Okay, here's my guess. What was the question?
how many miles does light travel? A light year. How many miles is in a light year?
Yeah, okay. 1 billion.
Okay.
Ooh, I was gonna say 15 billion.
Okay.
Shoot.
Yeah, I was gonna say way more than
Okay.
that.
Okay, sorry.
I was gonna.
Say what you were going to say.
No, there's no wrong answer.
You're not going to get any
This
points.
round.
50 billion.
I thought there was going to be division.
5.9 trillion.
I was gonna say
Oh,
trillion.
closest.
I felt like
You're
a trillion was
closest.
so
Trillion.
far.
I thought at some point in the formula there was division, and you just didn't get there.
No, there's no division. Awesome. Okay, you get 2 points. Congratulations. You guys don't get any penalties.
I'm at 1.
You at home, what did you guess? Email in. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Good
Um,
plug. Where
fun-
can they email us at? That should've been a trivia
MikeandSullyPod@gmail.com.
Nice.
Next question. What is another name for the North Star?
Polaris.
Correct.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What airline's first class is...
United.
Oh, wow, cool. Man.
What?
Correct.
Was
2
that another
points.
question?
That's what United's first class life flight seat
That's why she knows
cabin
it.
is called.
Oh, it's called Polaris?
Yeah, Polaris.
That's a cool name.
Yeah. How many points are you at for the round?
Assuming the second question.
The second
didn't
question was a
count.
joke.
A trillion?
6. Nice.
What are you at?
5.
Let's get away from
What are you at?
1.
Okay, well, you might know this next one.
Okay, great.
So buckle in. What color is the hottest kind of stars?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
actually, I don't know.
Oh, that was you.
Blue.
Correct!
Oh, I was gonna see.
Because
I
I was thinking of fire.
I was thinking blue or white. I
Blue,
wasn't
blue
sure
is
which one was
correct.
which.
Yeah.
Ooh, white.
Question number 9. We're getting close to the end here, folks. What is the name of the first spacecraft to bring astronauts to the moon?
Astronauts to the moon.
Mm-hmm.
Do we need the full name?
Was that the like
Number
the
included.
one?
Yeah,
I want the
yeah,
number.
shoot.
You get half credit if you can say the program name. Go ahead.
Wait, no. Can I unmwa?
Yeah.
Can
She
you
un-
reread the
She
question?
uns-
She meeped and
Oh, you
didn't
meep?
meep, so yeah,
You
you
meep?
can
Okay, we can unmwa. Can you just read it?
Because I
one more time?
unwad last
What is
round.
the name of the first spacecraft to bring astronauts to the moon?
Astronauts to the moon.
So it's not the moon lander, but the thing that got you to the moon.
Oh. Okay.
I
Wait.
Well, we
certainly
can
have no
rule
idea.
out Challenger.
Nice. Yes. Yes.
That's a
That was
It's a
bad.
big laugh.
Wow. And Columbia. Don't forget about
Did it
Columbia.
blow up too?
Yeah, it blew up too.
Oh, why does it not get any?
Because there wasn't a teacher on it,
Oh,
probably.
there was a teacher on the Challenger.
Mhm.
This is a not
Anyway,
trivia.
sorry
right?
guys. Sorry to bring down the
Yeah,
mood in the
sorry.
room. First spacecraft to bring people to the moon.
I just don't want to get it wrong.
Okay.
I'm confused. Is this not the one giant step for man?
That's what.
That's
I'm thinking
exactly
of.
it.
But
That is it.
but there's a
So
difference.
what's the problem? Just kidding. I have no idea.
But there's a difference between the lander and the.
No,
what
the
you're-
lander's not the thing. The thing that took them there.
Okay, fine. I'll just do it, and if
Yeah.
I get it wrong, I get it wrong. Apollo 8.
Close. Apollo 11. I'll give you half credit for that.
Okay,
You
yeah.
get one. So there was a movie called Apollo 13, which is when everything went
Is that
sideways.
the scary one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like
With
there's
Tom
monsters
Hanks.
on the moon?
No.
What?
Oh.
You're thinking of Transformer
No, that's
3.
Ad Astra.
No.
Oh, great, great.
That's a great movie. Brad Pitt, what did you do? Okay, half credit. Give yourself a point.
I'm a
So
4.
you get 1 point.
I'm a
Because it's
4.
half credit.
Yes.
Right.
hmm
Not half.
That's
he
why-
doesn't get half
A point.
of a point. He gets half,
Half credit, which is 1 point.
I know. That's
This
what I'm
is
saying.
clear.
I'm a 4.
Final question, everyone. In what year did the first woman go to space? Closest one wins.
Okay, so
No consequences on this
was
one.
this an amendment?
Wait, when did we go to space? In this,
That's not.
Well, that-
I can't.
We
answer
as
that.
in America, or we as in you and
the
Katie?
U.S. no, like the human race.
Oh,
Like when was
Oh.
the 50s.
Wait, what was the question?
that? I'm gonna say
What
85.
year
Oh, space.
did the first woman go to space?
85.
85 was her
Because you
answer.
said no, like you can't lose points on this round.
Yeah, you can't lose points. 85,
Wait, did we do any space? in
57.
57. Wow.
Yeah, 81.
Oh, I guess I forgot about the woman aspect.
That was the whole aspect.
I know.
So
Well,
85,
I just think of space
81.
getting up there.
57.
57.
57.
Closest is Mike.
Yeah!
1963.
Whoa!
A
Go
Russian
women!
lady.
Oh, women!
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they were seen as expendable in Russia. So.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's a joke.
That's
a
good. Yeah, we won't even
Anyway.
bleep it.
bleep it, please. Thank you. Anyway, that was that.
Oh, she was Russian?
She was Russian. Yeah.
Shoot, okay. I
Yeah.
ended that round 6er for me.
She was a cosmonaut.
A what?
Great
A
name.
cosmonaut.
A great name.
I don't.
We have astronauts. They have
Claustrophobic.
cosmonauts.
Oh, what's a cosmonaut?
Like the cosmos.
It's a candy bar.
Oh, that's what they call it?
Yeah, it's called a cosmonaut.
How many did you end with?
I fear I've forgotten. I can't remember if it was 4 or 6.
Well,
When in doubt, it's the lower number.
or just
Or when in doubt, it's the higher
What
number.
about
Can I
middle?
look through them and see which ones I got right?
Yeah, you got a half credit
What'd
for
you get?
something.
No, I didn't get any half
What's up at
credit.
the center of the
So what do you
What's
ask?
the
I
worst
got
cloud
that one.
located?
I didn't get
What
that
am I?
one.
How many miles?
8.
Oh.
Oh.
You got the light years.
Don't worry.
5.9
I have to turn
trillion.
it around this
Yeah.
turn because I can't. get
Polaris,
any-
I got that
9
one.
trillion.
Yeah,
I
on the
like
last
on my
one.
last
Oh,
one.
so I
You
got
got
3.
3. You got 6.
I have 6 points.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I'm
I got
scared.
0 points that round.
Let me just peer.
Hey.
What
All
you
right.
got there?
Okay.
Okay.
My category is geography.
Wow, you guys are both like rubbing your face like
Whoa.
I'm
The
trying to
coffee
envision
has
the world
ruined
map.
Every bodily function I'm having right now.
Okay. Are we
Oh,
ready?
sorry, geography?
Geography.
Okay,
Geology. That's the one with shapes and stuff, right?
yes.
Close.
All right, let's do it.
What countries make up the UK?
Beep.
What? I just did mine.
And now
You made the. I'm retracting it.
England. Wait, make up the UK.
Yeah.
Wales.
What's funny is we've talked about this so much recently.
Scotland.
This is the hard one.
It's like, is it Northern or
Right.
is it not? I'm gonna go with Northern Ireland.
Correct.
Wow.
No.
We were ready to cherry
2
pick.
points.
We were ready to cherry pick.
Mhm.
All
All
right.
right. What is the name of the deepest point on Earth?
Oh,
Beep.
Wait, is it a land?
Marianas Trench.
Point?
That's
Correct.
what I would have been right.
I couldn't decide if we were doing like
Tiny
land
points.
or ocean based.
Oh, I just
So
said
that was on
deepest
me.
point.
That was on me.
Okay.
Because how many Mount Everest can you fit in Marianas Trench? Isn't that a thing?
I didn't pick that
I
one.
It's
don't
one.
have any idea.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Just by height, not by.
Yeah,
the
it's
actual-
29,000.
Get in!
This one's. I mean, Google said it was a geographical question.
Oh, trust me, most of mine are probably going to be proven false.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, mine was ChatGPT. So.
Oh, that's
smart.
That's good.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, Google's version of ChatGPT.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just lying.
Okay. How many stars are on the Australian flag?
Ooh.
Are we getting points taken away?
Always.
None.
Incorrect.
Okay, I thought it was one of those tricky
was
ones.
cool.
Oh, would have been. -1 for me.
I think it's this many, but I'm not going to say it out loud.
Because it's how many.
You
What are
should
their
say it
things
if you
called?
think
What
it
are
is.
their things called? They're not provinces, but they have.
Yeah,
there's
like-
I looked this
Yeah.
up.
And where do they ship all
Adelaide.
the people with alopecia? Or leprosy?
Leprosy.
Leprosy.
Everyone that has a minor skin irritation.
Tasmania, right? That's where a lot of people got
I
sent.
think so.
Yeah, but they have like Western Australia, which is like wild,
Yeah.
and then there's Southern
the-
The
Australia.
what do they
wild.
call it?
I'd love
It's not a
to.
province.
No.
It's a territory.
Territory
Is
sounds
That's
appropriate, but I don't know
Canadian.
if it's right.
No, I think that's
The
Canadian.
Western Territories. I think that's what it's called in Australia.
Could be. Are you guys gonna guess?
Email in and let me
How
know.
about, can I switch it to the closest answer?
Well, I'd like another shot at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you already
shot
got
was
it
zero.
wrong once.
Yeah, but they weren't gonna guess until you've
What
now
if my
changed
answer
the
is the
rules.
same as someone else's answer?
Because once
Has
you
to be
change
different.
it to
5. That's my.
Beep. 6.
Oh,
Alright, did you want?
no,
You sure?
I'm at 0.
Okay, it's 6.
Let's go. There was one more I didn't think of.
Woo!
Wait, did
Alright.
we lose points on that one?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, but I did too.
Tough.
Well, we don't.
-1.
We don't. I switched it up halfway. So
It's
we
okay.
So you
So-
lost points and then she switched it up.
No, you
No,
didn't
no,
lose
no,
points.
no.
Yeah, see,
no.
because I don't want them writing in saying that you're biased towards me.
No, I meant for both of you.
Yeah.
Well, don't be biased for her either.
Whoa.
I would say
I would
when
like
she said
bias
its
for me.
closest answer, it went to no losing.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
That's
I'm at
why
0.
I answered. Yeah.
And you-
Okay.
fine.
Okay. What states intersect at the Four Corners Monument?
Oh, of course. Easy.
Beep. It is Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, Wyoming.
Nope.
No.
Oh.
Too high.
Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, Nevada.
Nope.
That's not right. I got it.
Arizona, Colorado, New Mexico, and Utah?
Yeah.
Oh, that was it. Dang it.
Yeah.
I was so confident too. I went one.
Utah!
I don't recognize them as a state.
All right.
Dang it.
Number 5.
I'm at 2.
Yeah,
And
does
we
everybody
lose
know their
one.
score?
Yeah.
For-
So I'm at 3
Right?
because I
So
got
I'm
it
at
wrong.
1.
All right. What is the geographical term for a cluster or chain of islands?
Oh,
Archipelago.
Yes. Nice.
That's good.
Great word.
Well done.
That is a good word.
All right. What country is known as the land of 1,000 lakes?
Lakes?
Lakes.
What
Country
what-
or
I
state?
think-
What country?
I think I know when I'm nervous.
Do we count Minnesota as a country? I don't think so. Yeah.
Last time I checked. No.
Country.
1,000 lakes.
Land of
1,000. So that's not very many lakes for a country. Ooh.
Well,
I'm not going to guess because I don't know exactly.
Canada.
No.
Dang it.
I'm not.
I don't know
I'm not
Norway,
guessing.
Finland
I'm not
well
guessing.
enough. I don't know that one very well enough. Norway, Finland, Sweden, something.
What is it?
It's Finland.
Oh.
Nice.
All right.
I'm at 2.
I'm at
Okay.
Or no, I'm at 4. Sorry, just want to be clear. I'm at 4.
And I'm at
I might
10.
be
When
at
did you
2.
get to 4?
Can you rerun it? Because I know I got the Utah one, but I swear I got one
Oh.
before that.
All right. Right
Can we
now.
just
Yeah,
do a
you
quick
might.
rerun?
Okay. Countries that make up UK.
Right.
Deepest point.
Yeah.
How many stars on the Australian flag?
No lost points there.
Four corners.
Oh, I'm at 2. Okay, this is good.
But
Archipelago.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm at 2.
No one got Finland.
Okay,
That
just want to
was
make sure. Didn't want to cheat the system.
Good
I'm at
job.
2.
Honest. All right. How many U.S. states begin with the letter M?
How long? Oh, I'd like to. Yeah, I'd like to set up a. How long can we think once we buzz in? I'm just gonna throw out a guess. 4.
Okay.
Is it closest?
Yeah, let's do closest.
Oh, so
again.
no point. Beep.
Yep.
2.
is 3.
No.
I gotta be closest. Yeah,
There's
you
Maryland,
guys, come on.
Minnesota, Montana.
There's so many. Missouri.
It's 8.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
Missouri.
I just got Michigan,
Michigan.
Minnesota.
See, I don't want to give
Maine.
myself
Maine
credit for
is
guessing
a good
4
one.
because that was still drastically
Yeah, sorry,
under,
guys.
but
That
you
was
guys
not
really
great.
clutched up for me on that one. You didn't lose a point though. That's
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
I don't recognize any of those as states.
Ugh.
Yeah.
All right. What continent spans all 4 hemispheres?
Ooh.
Wait.
Is a part of all 4
hemispheres.
Yeah.
hemispheres.
How does it's a globe? So-
Yeah, but a hemisphere, there the northern and the
Right,
southern
right,
hemisphere.
right.
Well,
And there's 4 of them. Well, what's
okay. No.
I'm not
Yeah. No.
I feel like it's gotta be. I feel like it's gotta be the
Beep.
one we're all thinking of.
Beep.
Yep.
Eurasia.
Inu.
It's
Is that
one of the ones that starts with an A.
Yeah,
So
Eurasia.
you're saying like north, south, east, and west.
Yes.
Yeah. Asia.
New.
Buzz,
Yes.
Africa.
Yes.
It goes far enough to the west, right? Whereas Asia wouldn't.
Eurasia is technically a continent, and Europe goes further.
Well, Europe definitely does, yeah, but I've never.
Does
Eurasia
Asia
is
go south enough?
2 continents.
It's
It
technically
depends
one.
on where you're from.
Wait, really?
They teach it differently throughout the world.
Whoa!
But in this world, in this country, it's 2 continents.
Well, in this room, I got 2
Oh, well,
points.
wow.
So,
Yeah, that's
your
tough.
boys at 6.
I'm at 2 for Eurasia.
Okay.
Comment right in.
Yeah, right in.
Talk to your
If you're
representative
European and
about
you hate this.
reteaching this.
Okay. Another question about Africa.
Uh-oh.
What
Some-
African country is
What
the most populated?
Oh. Lot to choose from here.
Beep. South Africa.
No.
Oh.
Cape Town's pretty big.
I'm
Joburg's
torn
pretty
between
big.
2, and I'd like to guess one of them, but I would like for you to take a shot
I
and
will be
see if you
guessing last.
eliminate one of them. Well, what if we don't have anything in common in terms of our guesses?
Well,
If you're wrong, then she knows which one.
no, I don't. But
I also
I'm torn.
didn't know we were gonna get negative points.
Here we
so
go.
I kind of made them hard.
Nigeria.
Yeah.
Yes!
Wow.
Nice.
I was torn between that and DRC.
Oh.
I don't know why, but...
I was thinking
That's-
Egypt.
That's
Egypt
what I
was
would
kinda
think,
close.
too.
I was thinking
Yeah.
Ethiopia for some reason.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nigeria's
I
a
just
good
know
guess,
a couple
though.
Ethiopians.
We studied Nigeria and...
Bless you.
Bless you.
Write in,
Write it in,
email in,
write
bless
it.
you. Email in, bless you.
Yeah, please, thank you. We studied them in AP Gov.
Ah,
Yes.
big brain over here.
Mm.
Do I still
All
have
right.
any?
You're good.
Okay.
Last question.
I'm at 8.
I'm at 1.
I'm at 1.
To the nearest, or okay, closest answer wins. But what is the circumference of the Earth in miles?
Beep.
Yes.
7,931
Miles.
miles.
Okay. Any other guesses?
I don't know if that's low or high.
Is that close?
Don't. Hey, no, don't.
Yeah, wait.
Closest.
15,000 miles.
10,000 miles.
Ooh, winner.
Ah, man. Let's go.
24, almost
Ah.
25,000.
Oh, man, not
Okay.
even close.
Yeah.
I was just trying to think of how far
I was trying to
the
divide.
Earths are and
I was
how
trying to divide
many of
5.9 trillion, which is light years,
Great, yeah.
into.
Throw
it
it
goes
in,
around.
solve for X.
Yeah, and it goes around 8 times. So once 1/8 of 1 second. So
I got a big old 7 on there.
Okay, hold on.
it was closest. So I
I'm gonna
get
need
one.
you guys to miss a lot. in my
I
turn.
missed.
I only got 3.
I missed.
so,
I was at 5 at one point, and I just went down the rabbit.
yeah.
What are you at?
I got 1
One.
for that. So.
I assume I'm in the lead right
And
now,
you-
because if I'm not, that's a
yeah,
big
yeah,
problem.
yeah. That's smooth.
How's it looking?
God
Like, who
bless.
should I be rooting for the least right now?
Whoa! Don't tell him that, because then he'll say, "No, that's not good." Very
Didn't sound
good.
like you got it in.
Yeah.
All right.
No closest. No
but
nothing.
This is coffee, right?
It is coffee. My
Brazil.
my thing is coffee.
That's my answer.
You guys ready?
Yes.
Ready?
All right. Remind me of your buzz.
Meep.
Meep. Or what?
I just say beep.
Beep. Right.
Beep.
And
then
meat.
I like
Yes.
yours the best.
This one we'll do a closest number, no missed points. How many beans typically are required to make 1 shot of espresso?
Beep. 40.
zzz. Yeah, I feel like that was a pretty good guess. I'm gonna say 35.
Okay.
Ooh, okay, meat. 52.
42. Well done.
2
Okay.
points.
42 is the universal number.
Second question. A cup of drip coffee with a shot of espresso added in is called what?
Beep. A red eye.
A red eye.
Green
yes.
bean cells.
Yes. Okay. He's running away with it.
He does have a full espresso machine set up at the house.
Don't worry, some of these get a little more weirder, you know. But not necessarily. But just be quick on the trigger, okay?
Okay, I don't.
What's a common name for a brewing device, also known as the plunger pot?
Beep. That would be a French press.
Correct.
Which, fun fact, if you want to use it more properly, don't actually push down the plunger all the way.
Oh.
Because
Yeah.
the crumbs at the bottom.
Ew.
It'll filter.
Don't like the crumbs. Ugh.
And grind coarse for French press.
Years ago, this is a question for years ago, a woman was in a McDonald's drive-thru and had coffee, burning hot coffee,
Yeah.
poured all over her, and she had third-degree burns. Originally, before the whole lawsuit was settled for a lot of money, she requested that McDonald's just cover her medical expenses, and they refused to do so. What were her medical expenses?
Like how much money?
What total? Yeah, what was
Beep.
the monetary dollar amount? And again, you can't miss.
Yeah.
Beep.
Yeah.
22,000.
Okay.
I'm trying to think because this was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like trying to
Ooh,
think
and it's
of,
built in
like,
the lab too. That's a
Yeah.
complicated spot to repair.
Yeah. So
fair.
I'm gonna say. I mean, I think it's gonna be like 45,000.
Ooh,
Okay.
okay, meep. Yeah, I was gonna say 36.
20,000.
Hey!
This is crazy.
There you go. What's that?
Well, I'm not winning. Okay. Question 5. What coffee drink shares a name with a city in Yemen?
Beep. Mocha.
Correct.
Oh my.
Correct. Wow. I can hear the fans chanting. Roz, Roz, Roz. Okay, question 6. Which German composer of Ode to Joy was an obsessive coffee fan?
Beep. Beethoven.
Beethoven.
Let's go with Beethoven.
Very
Yeah.
nice, very nice. Okay, here we go. Which country produces the most coffee?
Beep.
Over here?
Ethiopia.
No.
Brazil.
Okay.
I yelled
I was-
Brazil
I
at the
was gonna
beginning.
say it.
Remember?
Okay,
Yeah, sorry.
yeah. You did get the Brazil. You early called it.
Yeah.
Okay, I almost said coffee 8. Question 8. Coffee was punishable by death for drinking it. In what 16th century country/area? Not really sure if it would be like a country, but maybe it is. But I said area just to be safe.
In 15?
16th century.
So the 1500s. Country or place?
Either.
Like, I'm just
I
for
think
like
I know.
the nerds out there about geography. I'm not sure if it or
Okay,
even history.
Beep. Mecca?
No. Maybe. Like maybe they
Which
were
is
also
like in
killing
Saudi
people,
Arabia.
but this is
Seems
just
like they
where.
would do that.
No.
Is there? Are you losing points on this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I lost. I
No,
lost 2 points.
no, no.
Okay, fine. Opening it up to no more points available,
Well-
but I'll just do a fun hint.
Okay.
Because I think you guys will get it once I give the hint. There's a song, a fun little jingle that a lot of people know about the name of this place changing.
Istanbul.
Nice.
Oh.
Interesting.
Yes. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Number 9. What country consumes the most coffee per capita?
Me.
Ooh.
Italy.
No.
I know where
I've
it
heard
is.
this, but I can't remember it.
I'm going to beep in. Beep.
Yeah.
Finland?
Finland!
Hey!
I was
Wow!
thinking that
It was
Sweden.
Norway or Sweden
we
or
must
Finland.
have watched something. Like I
Yeah.
remember seeing that.
Well, yeah.
This was a
James
bad category.
Hoffman on YouTube does some great coffee content. Highly recommend.
As does Mike and Silly Pod.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
we sure do. As I've been like off screen probably this whole
Same.
time. Last question. Coffee beans aren't actually beans. They are.
Meep. Fruit.
Beep.
Yeah,
They're
right?
seeds
Well-
from fruit.
You both can have.
It's
points.
it's called a cherry.
the website said seeds, so that's what we'll run with.
We'll take it.
Do we need to tally it up?
15.
I'm at -1 for this one.
In one round? Oh my goodness!
And I lost 1 point from being wrong on.
That's
0.
just despicable. Wait, so let's tally it up because the top 2 win.
Yeah.
What were you at for that round?
0.
And you're at 15 for the round?
For the round, yes.
Okay, so we know who got first.
But I'll make coffees for everyone to go with Saboteur.
Did you get it or did I get it?
Or
you
did I
got
get it? Rude.
You cleaned up
a
on
0?
geography.
Yeah.
Okay.
15, 9, 21,
Oh, I thought
9.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
We're getting
no fourth place.
Yeah,
Let's
woo-hoo!
go. You guys
I'll
owe
take
us.
a nice warm croissant
Mm.
and
I'll take a twice baked, please.
yeah.
And then you bake
ham
it
and
again.
cheese would be great.
Oh, okay.
So you guys have to get up early and get it. We get to sleep in.
Yeah, maybe you
Yeah.
can do that. And bring it to our house for a coffee party.
No, I'm saying you guys have to get up early.
So I have to get up, drive here, grab
And
it,
then-
and then go back to the house for a coffee.
Or you pay for it. She does
That's
the.
what I was
We'll get
The
you an
dirty
I'll
work.
pay
Airbnb.
for it.
There we go. Yay!
Wow. Well, that's trivia. So write in if you beat
That was tough.
Roz's high score of, what was it, 21?
Yeah.
21. If you got more than 21
You got
points
it.
based off of our obscure scoring system, so just make sure your subtracting points were relevant.
Or not when we say it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
don't have to.
And actually guess after we say the question. A lot of times
Yeah.
you'll not actually think of an answer and then
Be
just
quick
say-
on the pause.
Yeah, pause
Next
it.
time, I would like it to be formulated where you just get a point if it's right,
Sure.
and you don't get.
So then everyone can
Because,
guess.
like, I didn't want to guess on a bunch of them because that
Yeah.
scoring system
Okay.
sucked.
Sure.
That's true.
You know what? I would love to see how frustrating this game would get if we played it with our moms.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sure mine would lose track of the scoring and
Well,
be very
for sure.
frustrated
Yeah.
very early on. But also very competitive, so.
Yeah, I think your mom would do really well, though.
Are you saying she's been around for so long that she
I
just knows a
absolutely was
lot?
not saying that.
How rude. Just kidding. I think
Just a
that's
smart
joke.
cookie.
I just feel like she's someone who knows a lot about a lot of things. Or, like, maybe even, like, a little bit about a lot of things.
Mm.
I do not.
Awesome.
Well, thank you guys for joining.
Yeah.
This was a fantastic little mini game that lasted 40 some odd minutes.
And that's the episode.
That's and we're done. No, we have to wrap up with some, even if they're concise, notes on my hockey game experience.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah.
So, in order for us to have a nice cut over to that edit, I think the entities should play us out.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. And we're back again, a second time, or the first time. Not sure how we're going to edit this,
Yeah, we'll
but
see.
you know what? We are a flexible pod, so thank you for watching, or in the future watching other people. We probably should have decided on how we're going to edit this, but that's fine.
Well, they did the intro and
They did do the
outro.
intro and outro, so this would come in the middle. Oh, God. All right, whatever. Thanks for watching and probably tuning out and not even getting to this
Nice.
part. Anyways, we mostly we had a lot of fun with the game we've played or are going to play, and we're gonna edit this. This is gonna come after, so they're gonna do the fun
Yeah.
jingle outro, and then we're just gonna show up again.
Okay.
Okay, great. So here we are. We just played a
so
game.
that's all past tense.
That was all past tense,
Okay.
and that was fun.
Yes.
We have some. Tell them about your brilliant idea for tracking this.
Oh, actually, so I'm gonna give credit where it's due.
Oh, okay.
I actually have this exact setup with my cousin,
Oh,
because we don't live in the same city,
yes.
and we have a lot to talk about. So anytime something comes up, we like write it down.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
It's super
I never
fun.
really thought of it as like a conversational tool.
Yeah.
Oh, well, what is it?
Right. Okay, so I feel like me and Mike, we record these, and we usually do like a couple in a row ish, and then we go weeks without recording because that's just life. But then there's like things where I'll just be living my life, and I'll think, oh, this would be great to talk about on the pod, and then by the time several weeks goes by, I forget. So we created a like combo notes app situation.
Mm-hmm.
Where we can just like write in, we're both on it, and you can put in like something to talk about or like an idea, and we can both see it and add to it.
Yeah,
So that's what we're working with right now.
it's great.
But that is also what I stole from my cousin because we use it as a conversation.
Well, that's awesome.
List.
Yeah, I think that's very useful. And like if you guys recorded your conversations, it would basically be a
Yeah.
podcast. So
Yes.
it works.
With more tea.
Yes. Whoa. You don't think we share enough tea here?
Well, because we bleep out names here.
True.
For
We're an
respect.
anonymous pod. Explain to people, because just last night, actually, I had an instance where I was trying to explain something that I thought was funny about our pod, but then I had to say, like, we say anonymous, but not really. It's like
We are on screen.
It's hard to explain to people why we still. But it's like you have to understand. We've been recording for years now.
Yeah.
And when we started, obviously we're not on screen, so the bleeping was actually funny and effective.
Yes.
Now it's just funny.
Yeah.
For the most part.
It's just silly goose.
And like most people know who we're talking about.
Yeah.
So no secrets.
And if they
here.
don't, they call me afterwards and ask who.
it is. Yeah.
I get a lot of that.
I get a lot of that from the other room.
Speaking of, I actually was on the phone with Boo the other day.
Oh yeah.
And she listened to the one where you like wrote that story.
Oh yes.
And she screamed at the end when we said, "Oh, Boo was there," because she didn't remember being there.
Oh
Like,
my
didn't
goodness.
understand. And then I like told her with a little bit more like context,
Yeah.
and she remembered.
Okay, so we're confident then.
But the funny part is, she thinks I was there, or like that I might have been there. We
I
don't
was
know.
torn. Yeah.
But she didn't realize that the second half happened because from her perspective, you guys went to dinner and then you left
and then
midway,
left.
and then she like ate
Absolutely.
and went home.
Yeah.
So like the funny part of someone.
Wait, I don't have a note card. I don't have a pen. Oh,
I don't know
no.
what time it is.
Can we get a pen?
Help!
Can we get a pen from the gallery? From one of the fans. I hear footsteps. I hear footsteps.
Yeah.
A hero.
Pen?
Yeah.
Blessings, thank you.
Thanks, Roz. Awesome. You barely even said it. So this
Yeah.
is kind of an unnecessary bleep, but it's still funny.
Yeah. Anyways, of your friend hitting the burger out of your hand.
Yes.
That part, like she didn't know, because she was just at the dinner part.
Right. Yeah.
So
that's
kinda
true.
Funny.
Yeah, I didn't. I mean, because that story, albeit I think it is funny looking back on it, because it was so intense in the moment. We probably didn't like go to school the next day and be like, "Guess what happened last night?"
Yeah. Right.
So that's funny. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But it makes sense. That's just a detail missed.
Yeah.
Wow. Did she say other things like, "Wow, what a good storyteller"?
She did.
Does she want us to like up the ante with like a fog machine and like
Wow.
a big great
and, like,
beard?
background noise.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
I'm thinking of trying to edit in fun noises for the trivia we just played.
I'm obsessed.
Like every time someone gets a right answer, like have just a little ding,
yeah,
you
nice.
know, or something like that, or a really loud like.
Yeah.
Okay.
That might be hurtful.
Well, -1. I just record
Idiot.
the points. Oh, you know what'd be fun is if I could design like a live scoreboard.
That'd be fun.
It's so
And
many
then
things
see
that
how
I just
accurate
don't
our
have.
scoring
Yeah.
actually was.
Yeah. So many things that I simply don't have the capabilities of doing.
Right. Yeah.
Actually, I'll put out a plea real quick as we struggle to even get to the list of things that we want to talk about, per usual.
Yeah.
I want to put out a plea to the people. I tried to contact an artist friend of mine.
Nice.
Yeah, but his phone went immediately to voicemail, so he's probably traveling.
He does that a lot.
Yeah, so or just like
in
gave
the
up
woods
phones.
somewhere.
Yeah,
That
like
checks.
something like that.
Yeah.
So he didn't answer, but I called him randomly because I am trying to figure out the simplest way, and maybe someone you know can help with this, who's like art savvy with the iPad. We have a board game that we love playing. We think it could be fun to expand the board game and add more pieces to it. But what we need is a way in which, because the pieces are like, you know, this big.
Wow.
Like the size of like a Monopoly character.
Okay.
And they have designs on them, though, to represent like the team you're on. And we were like, oh, it'd be fun to like come up with our own new teams and like, but mimic the
Very
same
fun. Yeah.
theme. But the pieces are so small, we can't feasibly paint them.
Ooh, right.
So it's like, oh, what if we copy and pasted like the design of what currently exists on there, and then just edit it on like a software? Because then it's way easier to get.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to do that, and well, I don't. It's not how I don't know how to do it, but I also don't know where to start.
Right.
So I'm putting out a plea to all artists who have like used technology for art before, of like any apps you would recommend, or things that are free. That's it.
I don't know any.
Do you know anyone that owns a 3D printer? Either.
No.
No. I'm
Also, I
surprised.
don't really get that.
Shocked your dad doesn't own one.
Maybe he does. I don't. I have no
Print
idea.
a plane.
Yeah, I don't know much about that. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if one of the guys that works at an airport guy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if he has one.
Okay.
He's like kind of into that stuff.
Because that's the last bit of the challenge is once we get the design, then we have to apply the design onto said mini figurines, but we would need to create our own. And like that is less hard, but it's still challenging.
Yeah.
It's like, what do we do? Like
Right.
make them out of wood? Do we 3D print them if we find access to one, or do we like try and like cut them out of styrofoam or something like that?
Wow.
Who knows?
That's exciting.
It's a project, but we just wanted to be able to get more people playing the game.
A what game?
It's like a board game. It's like Catan like. Yeah.
But what's it called?
Lord of the Rings.
Nice.
I'm sorry.
Well, maybe once I finish my Lord of the Rings books, I'll be like really into it.
Yeah. You'll be
Correction,
so
maybe once I
jazzed.
start my Lord of the Rings books.
I thought you started The Hobbit.
Well, it's been... I'm still in single digits on the pages, and it's been 2 months now.
How many books? Has there been an update?
Let's stop.
We're going to stay away from books.
But I did read... Well, because I got my pedicure the other day.
Oh, yes.
And I brought my little soda and my book,
Right.
and I had an awesome time, and I enjoyed the pages that I read.
That sounds lovely.
Yeah, it was really lovely.
Very nice. Maybe Celia and I will do some reading this evening
That sounds
to like
nice.
kick back,
I could see that.
relax.
Yeah.
Anywho, there's some items that I want to touch on.
Yes.
First of all, I wrote this down. Not sure if you thought it was a weird note. I wrote down statistically independent events.
I did think it was weird.
Because I was at work and my very good pal was not at work.
Stripes?
Yeah, Stripes
She's
was
sick?
Stripes was gone. Yeah,
Oh, man.
out of
That
there.
sucks.
And so I had to eat lunch by myself.
Ugh.
Not because other people weren't there for me to have lunch with, but just because I
Well,
locked
it was a
in.
choice.
I locked in
Yeah.
at that point.
Nice.
And so I'm watching a YouTube video, and it's of like this doctor from some university talking about statistics. And then he kind of went into and it was like someone writes in a question on like Twitter or whatever, and then he answers it. So someone had asked this question, and I will admit openly, this is a very simple concept, and yet it's fun to think about. At least the reason why I wanted to bring it up is because I think it's funny to think about. Because the question that was sent in to the professor was, am I less likely to be involved to be in a plane crash if I've already been in a plane crash?
Wow.
And the professor just goes, obviously the answer is no.
Yeah.
You're not any less likely.
Yeah.
You're just a very unlucky person if you're into plane crashes. But it's like, I think it's funny to think about because I know for a fact if I got on a plane, sat down next to someone, and they said, like, or they just like showed me, like, I've been in a plane crash before, I would be like, I would feel so much more comfortable. I'd be like,
Wow.
no way this guy's going down twice. Like, it just feels like for those big events, like, what are the odds it happens again? And it's like
Wow.
the same.
For me, it's the opposite. I would say
You'd be more fearful.
Yeah, I'd be like, wow, you've already been in one?
Wow.
Like, man.
That's
because
interesting.
that's I know in recent events it doesn't seem like this,
Well,
but that's really rare.
yeah.
I mean, I guess it depends on what type of plane crash.
You just said it's really rare, and
So I'm like, what did he do wrong to end up in a plane crash?
that's a good. I like that perspective. But no, for me it was like a
That's
happier
interesting.
thing.
Very
Like I was like, oh
interesting.
yeah, that's never. But I feel like that applies to so many things in life where it's like the big things. Because Celia and I were talking about this the other day, and I was like, I feel like if you get to too small or things that happen commonly, it's less of like a whoa, But like for the big, like a plane crash, like
Yeah.
that's such a big thing.
Right.
You would be like, oh, no way it happens again. It's like, well, it's not unlikely to happen again. It's just already so unlikely.
Yeah.
And like that's what I'm saying. It's like a simple concept, but it's like funny to think about because I just know that I would be so much more comfortable.
Yeah. That's interesting. I do this a lot with work for my work, I'm on call, like I'm working right now, and they can call me and send me on a trip.
Right.
But most of the time what they do is they call me and send me to my base to like sit and wait to like maybe cover a trip.
Yeah.
In which case like a plane breaks or someone can't get to work, like just a random thing. And in my head, for example, I was down there 2 weeks ago and I got a call and had to go to Tokyo. In my head, I'm like, okay, next time I go down there, I'm in the clear. I just went.
Yeah.
But like they play no part
Definitely.
in each other. But I'm like so much more calm after I've just gone because I'm like, oh, they can't touch me. In reality,
They can.
they can and
They
they
can
will.
touch you.
Yeah, they will remind me very quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Statistically independent
Didn't
events.
that Didn't one of the band people get in multiple plane crashes, like on Blink-182 or something?
Travis Barker.
He's been in several.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah. Yeah. But he survived all of them.
Does he still travel by plane or no?
I honestly don't, because he stopped for the longest time. He would only take buses. I don't want to get it wrong. I read part of his book where he went into this. I can't remember what the order of operations was. He was in a crash, and then he only took buses, and then he finally had to take another plane, and that one crashed, or if it was he always took buses, and then the first time it crashed was just because he had to. I don't know where it started, but yeah, he was in at least 2.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know one of the crashes. I don't know the other one. One of them wasn't. I mean,
they're all bad.
They're all bad, but one of them wasn't what you think of when you think of a plane crash.
Right.
I guess.
Yeah.
But still not great. Not what we want.
Yeah, that's I don't think he. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he does now. I wonder what his opinion would be. Courtney. I don't know if they're married. Are they married?
I don't know.
But I wonder what he would think about these stats.
Have a bone to pick.
He's
with
like,
that.
hey, actually, it happens all the time.
I am evidence.
What are you doing wrong? But yeah, so those are some fun. Oh, and then the other statistics thing that I thought was fun to think about was, this is like something that's mathematically provable, where imagine you have, the guy was doing it with a stuffed frog, a stuffed animal frog, and he was like, and he does this in class, he says, okay, so imagine you have a frog, and he is equally likely, 50-50, to take a step to the left or take a step to the right. And then once he's taken that step from the new square he's in, he is again equally likely to take a step to the left, step to the right. And then, so basically, the question is like, what are the odds that the frog would get back to the same square that he started on? Like, what do you think the odds are?
Like, does he
if
have
you
any
have an
reason
infinite
to go
amount
back?
of time. Well, like, again, it's just flipping. It's not flipping a coin, but it's 50-50 each step he takes.
What are the odds?
Yeah, like that he would end up eventually back in his...
I have no idea.
100%.
What?
It's 100% likely that he'll, like, again, if we look at things from an infinite standpoint, like if he just had all the time in the world to keep taking steps, he's 100% likely to hit every square.
Oh.
Always. Like he'll go
loop?
1 million to the left. Well, that's one way of thinking about it, but basically, like, at some point along the chain of events, he will take 1 million steps to the left, and then eventually he'll take enough steps back to the right, even if it's like, well, he took 400 right, but then took another few to the left, but then eventually, like, he'll get back. So it's like this weird statistics thing.
That didn't calculate in my head.
Yeah, it doesn't calculate for me. I'd like to see the paper.
Yeah, show me the frog.
But it was a doctor, so I'm going to trust him. Yeah. Where's the frog? Are you the million frog? Next time you see a frog, do not stop him. He is doing important scientific work.
Yeah.
He was wearing a monocle.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's all my stats chatter.
It's been a long time since I've thought about statistics in any way.
Well,
So
maybe
there you
it's very prevalent in the real world.
The frog squares are?
Not the frog squares so much. I don't often find myself. Yeah, that one I'm thinking about often. Thanks a lot. But yesterday I was at a hockey game where they have a giant plane like hanging in their arena.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Maybe not a giant plane, but they have a plane hanging in their arena.
Okay.
Because they're sponsored by Alaska, the Kraken.
Climate
Don't
pledge.
need to keep that. Yeah, Climate Pledge. And so I went to this Kraken game, and I'll lower the volume on this, like in post-production editing, but it was really fun, because I really bought in. I bought into the game.
Wow.
Because neither my team wasn't playing, so I was just like, you know what, I'll root for the Kraken.
The red wings.
Yes, nice. I have a new hat, actually. It's in another room.
It's going to be on the wall. It's not here.
It's in another room. But they weren't playing, so I was like, I'll just root for the home team.
Wow,
This
cool.
is great.
That's
New.
growth.
Yeah. It's so fun. So fun being around people that root for the same thing.
Yeah.
I've been tortured being away from I was young when I made a lot of my choices. So, anyways. So like the first goal that was scored happened very quick, and that's what I love about hockey. hot take, or maybe not, but I think hockey is the best sport to watch live.
Wow.
It just, like, everything moves so fast. It has, like, a mix of, like, it doesn't have the same timeout schedule as, like, football does or basketball. So it's a little, like, I don't want to say that they don't take timeouts, because, man, they took a lot of timeouts yesterday, but nothing felt, like, too slow.
Okay. Well, yeah.
And so, and then the thing, because I like watching soccer, but the thing hockey has over soccer is it's shorter, right? Yeah. So, like, it's in an instant.
You're closer, I feel
like. For sure. That, too.
That helps with me.
Yeah, that's very true. So you're close, and then in an instant, the puck could make it from one end to the other. Whereas a soccer ball would take, even with a big kick, there's more time that has to take place. So it's a little bit slower in that regard. And there is nothing more satisfying to me than the sound of being in the stadium, than the sound of a puck, like, hitting a stick.
Oh.
Like, it's so crisp. Yeah. Just like, clack. And it sounds so good.
Well, ASMR for you.
Yeah, I'm just there at the game. Leaning back,
relaxed.
just asleep. It's great. Hockey sounds is on my YouTube search list.
Just hockey things.
Hockey clacks. But yeah, the first goal went in, and I shot out of my seat.
Wow.
Yeah, and I said, goal! And they gave us those little flags.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And so I'm waving the flag, and everyone's going bananas around us. And again, very odd, because my brother is a fan of the team they were playing against, but he chose to cheer for the Kraken. It was bizarre, but I went with it. I was like, okay, we're all happy. This is good. Yeah. And so, like, getting up and cheering for that. But then, if people listening to this think, oh, in a bind, Mike can make friends with anyone. Like, he's social enough to, like, make friends with people if he's, like...
If you want to.
Yeah, because yesterday was glaringly apparent to me how the perfect way to describe the difference between my brother and I is when it comes to our extrovertedness and our ability to, like, be nice to people and, like, become friends with people. I am like a rat backed into a corner.
Oh.
Where, like, I that comes out of me if I'm in that situation where I just have to, but I don't choose to. My brother is like a lion on the prowl for, just to make friends with people. Yeah. He is out there.
Yeah.
So it doesn't take external force. He is the external force. And it was like the whole day, because we spent most of the day together yesterday, and the whole time, like, we went to dinner, and he was chatting up the waitress.
Wow.
Like, he's just being super polite. Yeah. And she really appreciated it. And it's just, like, something that we grew up with, of just always being polite to service people and stuff like that. So it's really easy. But, like, even beyond that, so we get to our seats, and he starts chatting up the couple next to us. The guy they were both very nice, and they kept referring to us as their new best friends. And I'm just kind of like, okay, great. I'm going to be over here. Yeah, like, I'm already outside of my element just trying to cheer for the home team. Can we relax with the making?
I'm already pushing myself.
Yeah. But then this guy goes, a classic situation where my brother said something. He had a comment, some sort of innuendo. And then the guy next to him says, "That's what she said."
Okay.
And again, this guy's definitely in his 30s or 40s. He hits him with a "That's what she said." Causes Korg to laugh.
Yeah.
I laugh as well because I'm uncomfortable.
You have to.
And I don't want to kill the vibe.
Yeah.
But then that joke, and then he goes, this other man goes, "Well, I'm so glad I taught my two sons to make your mama jokes." And we were like, ah, and he was like, yeah, they loved your mama jokes so much they started making them about their own mom. And I was like, oh, and like that lady, like, she doesn't deserve that. Like, that's she looks perfectly pleasant. And then he goes, and then my brother said or asked, oh, does he, or do they still do that, like, to her face? And he goes, well, not to her face, like, we got divorced. And so now so much lore is pouring into my brain of, like, okay, so this woman is not the parent of the two boys that make your mama jokes to their own
Yeah.
mom. And then he goes, but I also had a daughter with another woman, my second wife.
Oh my gosh.
And so again, still not the woman next to him. I don't know where in the line she was.
I wonder if she knew that or she's just hearing this
Yeah,
now.
for the first time. Like, he's like, oh, you're really open first date. And then all it took was a few beers, and he's selling his soul to me and my brother. Just, here's everything. But yeah, so he ends up basically talking about, I put a note on the phone that basically said bragging about having multiple kids with multiple women.
Yeah.
He was not bragging, but I wrote that note in that way because he was bragging about the jokes. And then the final, like, I guess, end of his story was that he revealed that he has multiple kids with multiple people.
Wow.
And it was just very bizarre. And then they left at the... So, hockey is 3 periods, and they left at the end of the second period and never came back.
Wow.
So they're just kind of like this mystery couple. I'm wondering...
Your new BFFs.
Hope to hear from them soon. Write in if you were sitting in section 113.
Wow.
Yep. And we talked to 2
Like,
young
what was
men.
Korg's reaction to all this?
Korg
development?
was laughing and making a lot of like haha placating noises,
Yeah.
and then they left, and then he turned to me and he was like, where, like, is she his girlfriend? So he was just as confused as I was, because I think we both assumed that was his wife.
Right.
And you know what? But the nuclear family is not. We don't need it.
It's been destroyed.
We don't need it anymore.
Wow.
So yeah, that was a thing. And then the second period ended, and it was 4-3 Kraken, and they have this promotion for every time they score 5 goals, you get 32% off Alaskan Airlines fare. Everyone, you don't have to be at the game.
You are
so
included,
you, listener, right now, if you're listening to this today, if I post this fast enough, which I won't, if you could go back in time though
Nice.
to March 2nd, you could get 32% off airfare to Northern California because they do this promotion where it's like, here's 32% off, but it's a mystery reveal. And so then the mystery reveal was that the location is Northern California.
Like, I think that's a fun idea.
It is a fun idea. I was just, slightly disappointed.
But, like, yeah.
I was hoping we would get so... I was like, God has smiled upon me today. They're going to score
The
their
Lord
5th
is in
goal.
this stadium.
Because when they scored their 5th goal, that's the loudest I celebrated.
Right.
You know, the first goal was
So
fun.
they were really, like...
But I went crazy.
So the fans were aware.
The
They
fans
like,
were aware.
One more point.
Yes.
Wow.
And yeah.
That's
And I just started shouting, 32%!
Where would you have wanted it to be?
Great question. So, I was going to say this would be so perfect. I was planning on rushing home to Celia and saying, guess what? The Kraken scored 5 goals. Like, we have 32% off airfare, too. We want to travel to, like, Vermont, New England.
Oh my gosh.
Like, one of those places.
Love.
Like, that's a goal this year.
That's so cool.
And so, if that had been a look, that would have been crazy.
That would have been so crazy.
Yeah. Like, we're
Wow.
saving money. But, no, it's Northern California.
Are you wanting to do that, like, in the fall? Or just anytime?
That's what we're talking about right now, yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
that's really awesome.
Yeah.
That's been on my, like, fall bucket list or, like, to-do list
Oh, yeah?
for
Ever.
just so many years. And it's never happened. We'll see if it ever does.
It should be fun. One of my bosses actually talked about how he went with his wife on a trip out to, like, the New England area. They landed, and then they just rented a car and drove up, like,
Right.
the coast. And I was like, oh, that sounds kind of like, and just stopping along places along the way. I was like, that's kind of cool. It's not very hard to rent a car, and then you kind of just control your own destiny at that point. And you could even fly out of somewhere else
Yeah.
if you want to. So, yeah, more to consider there, but...
Roz goes to Boston all the time.
Oh,
Like, that's one of his most
right,
common
right too,
places
yeah.
he goes. And my schedule has absolutely never worked out. But I've wanted to go with him on one of his flights.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, rent a car, like you said.
Yeah.
He could finish his trip and then, like, come back and do something. There's a whole bunch of, like, road trips on Pinterest or something. that you
Oh,
can look
really?
at. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Stars Hollow.
With, like, right. And they have, like, you know, best, like, tree areas, like, for if you're going to look at the fall colors.
Best what?
Like, tree viewing
Oh,
areas.
tree viewing.
And,
Okay.
like, different roads to take that are really,
Yeah.
like, fall.
Wow.
But, like, I'm full in the spring mode. I'd like to...
No, so we're focused on spring.
So focused.
Okay, well, I'm focused on a potential fall.
Yeah.
adventure.
I'm focused on the nice weather we've been having.
It's been lovely. It's gonna die off.
It's gonna be so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
March will be rough.
March is gonna be.
As
April's
always.
probably gonna be pretty bad.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like
When is
it's
Easter?
not even good. I don't know. But
Strike
Ash
two.
Wednesday is in 2 days.
What?
3 days. Ash Wednesday.
Wait, what did we learn about?
That
So
starts
we got it
Lent.
wrong.
Yes.
We thought it was that Wednesday before. I see. Right.
But it's in a couple days. Speaking of, what are you giving up for Lent?
I don't know. That could be fun. And I don't say fun as like a trivializing Lent for people. I mean, it is actually fun. It could be fun to actually consider potentially embracing it this year. I've literally never done it.
Me either.
Because it's more Catholic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
I've
I think
never-
it's big in Catholicism. Like, for my church or like a non-denomination, I feel
Yeah.
like they Lent. But
Yeah.
like, it's not that deep.
Yeah.
So
giving
I've
up
never really done either.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Which to some people that is an actually worthwhile thing to give up, but
I'm
think
curious
in
what
general.
most people, like, what's a common one? Like, I don't know.
because it's supposed to be something I feel when I say it's supposed to be, I'm making stuff up, so correct me, please send us an email, you theologians out there. But I feel like it's supposed to be something that you really like value,
Yeah.
to sacrifice.
But, like, what would that be?
My car.
Okay.
My car is dying, so
Yeah.
it wouldn't be much of a sacrifice. I don't know. I do not know. I'm trying to think of things like that'd be really tough. Probably some. I mean, that's the thing. It's like, because in today's society, I feel like things are so media and entertainment driven that, like, I just made fun of the Instagram thing, but I almost feel like that would be something, not an app, but like even just the amount of time I lose to doing other things. I would not give up reading. That would be rude.
Well, yeah.
I'd rather
Well, and
give
I
up the
think
TV.
reading gives you, like, a peace and a calmness, I think. Or
Well,
maybe
right.
does it not?
Depends on what I'm reading.
Smut.
Oh, that's not what I meant. I meant in like intensity of battle.
I'm thinking, and this is totally bananas, and don't ask me in a week if I've done this, because I don't want to be held accountable at all.
Yes.
But I'm considering giving up, like, any, like, video medium. Like, Netflix,
Our pod is a
YouTube.
video.
I know, I won't watch it.
Wow.
YouTube,
Wow.
like, what else is there?
Well, I mean, there's just a lot of apps on, like,
Yeah,
you-
like anything like
yeah,
that.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm thinking about it.
Okay, sure. What would you do in your spare time? Because you're supposed to replace it. With,
Well, I've been reading the New Testament.
and how's that been going?
So good.
Oh.
I've read every day this year.
Wow.
Except weekends, because we take a break on the weekends.
That's fair. It's like a workout schedule.
I'm doing so much better at this than my workout schedule. Let's be honest.
Did I make that my New Year's resolution as well? To read the New Testament?
did, yeah.
This year.
And last year.
No, I mean, like, but I have
But
the
you
whole year.
read it.
Well, I'm behind again. Ugh.
It's not bad, because you can do it all if you just read one chapter
A day.
Monday through Friday.
Oh.
So it's not bad at all.
Some
We've
chapters
literally
are
only
kinda
done
long.
Matthew and Romans.
Right. Way to bounce around.
Yeah, so you could catch up easily.
Yeah. Trivia, what order
I
were
don't like
the
trivia.
Gospels written in?
I don't know.
Okay, me neither.
Okay.
I think Mark was written last,
Hmm.
if I had to guess.
Which gospel's your favorite?
Luke,
Interesting.
because he was a doctor.
Was he?
I think so.
Okay, I don't know.
Again, folks, correct us where we go wrong.
Trivia. How much of our biblical statistics are accurate?
Yeah. Yeah.
Answer, no one knows.
Well, here's something fun, because I actually, I didn't realize this, but Rainn Wilson is quite the spiritual fella.
Oh, very spiritual.
I didn't know
But
this.
he's, I
He's
forget what he's...
Baha'i.
Yes, wow.
Yes.
That's really good.
I just watched an hour and a half long pod of his pod, which is like called like Soul Power, Soul Food, Soul something.
He talks, because he comes on the Office Ladies pod,
Oh, he does.
and he talks about it. That's how I know this.
Okay,
yeah.
gotcha. Yeah.
But I never actually went to his pod and listened to it. But, I think he's from here.
Yes, he's from Seattle.
He's from this area.
Yeah.
Anyways, so, but keep going.
Well, right. So he had. I honestly don't know any. Like, honestly, I heard Baha'i for like the first time.
Me too.
On that pod.
Yeah.
So I don't even know what it really is. But he he labeled himself as Christian. So it's at least in that realm. I don't know what the differences are, but that's what he did.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, like a relationship with Jesus and stuff.
Oh.
So.
Well, I didn't know that at all.
I know. So I didn't look stuff up about what Baha'i really is, but like.
I only know in the context of his father passed away.
Okay.
In Wenatchee, actually.
Oh.
And he came, Rain went, obviously, and performed like a Baha'i ritual.
Oh, whoa.
On his father's...
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. More investigation to be done there.
Yeah.
But, he has his own pod. Mm-hmm. He has Rhett and Link on. Rhett and Link do Good Mythical Morning. They're just very popular YouTubers.
Oh, that's two people?
Rhett and Link.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they have a pretty famous spiritual deconstruction, like in the last few years.
Wait, what does that mean?
Like where they were super Christian and walked away, and have been public about like that. The deconstruction aspect is like how they made the decisions to or like what
are they? Wait, are they like a married couple or are they two friends?
Just two lifelong friends.
Okay.
They've known each other for like 40
and they
years.
both decided to walk away.
Yes.
Okay.
Kind of on the same timeline, but a little different. I've listened to they have their own podcast where they took Rhett, I think, did his first and it's like 2 hours of like his personal deconstruction with Link asking questions or adding commentary where relevant. Because again, they were around each other for most of it, and then Link did the same. So there's like these 2 long episodes explaining their stuff. Then they go on to Rainn Wilson's pod recently. So those episodes were like from years ago. Oh, okay. This one they did with Rainn Wilson was pretty recently, if not like last month.
Oh wow! Well, his podcast is really new, so that makes sense.
Right? Yeah, and he's had a lot of people on. He had Penn Badgley on.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Is he a spiritual person?
He's spiritual. I don't know. I'm in the midst of listening to it.
Oh okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Anyway, so all this is fascinating. I don't even. Why did I bring this up?
I have no idea.
I got so excited talking about all the pods.
I'm so drawn in.
Oh shoot!
What did Rhett and Link say?
Well, yeah, they just talked. Someone made a funny comment. It was to the detriment of Rainn. It was. Oh. I think it was kind of calling him out. It wasn't mean, but it was like more so like Rhett and Link had left kind of the evangelical side of things, and then someone commented like Rhett and Link left, and this whole episode is just Rainn evangelizing to them. Oh. He did. It was pretty polite, and everything seemed very cordial and fun. Like they were having fun with the conversation. So I don't think, unless something went on behind the scenes, I think everyone left with a smile on their face. But it was kind of ironic. It did. There were times where he made it like light jokes, but it was like he even said at one point he was like, "All right, well, I'm gonna get you guys to start considering yourselves Christians again." And it's like, that's just a bold thing to say, even if you're joking. Yeah. Like, around people that have recently left the church.
Interesting.
So it was like a very, because he didn't realize, he'd only kind of heard Rhett and Link's background. Like, he knew how religious they were. And then he didn't really know how much, he thought they had just kind of found certain disagreements. But, he was like, but you guys still consider yourselves Christians. And Rhett and Link both kind of look at each other and go, no. And so it was this whole thing.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah. So all that to be said, I find those types of conversations, again, we're not a religious pod. We're
we are
an exploratory pod.
Wait, what are we?
We're a religious pod.
We're a trivia pod.
We're a religion trivia pod. Nice. Where we talk about stuff, but we're not forcing anything on anyone.
Right.
You can pause this, turn it off, whatever. But anyways,
you can email us.
How this ties in, I think, where I was going, was when those conversations come up and they're really fascinating. So seeing those big celebrity type figures talk about that kind of stuff, then I'm like, oh, that's fascinating. So then I start thinking about stuff. So then I think in those moments I'm more likely to consider things like Ash Wednesday, or like Lent, sorry.
That's where we came from.
Yeah, like Lent, where I'm like, well, it's not so much like, oh, a cool celebrity has this spiritual thought, I want to be like the cool celebrity. Yeah. That sounds like 16-year-old Mike. Instead, it's more just like, oh, a human who happens to be a celebrity like that, the information got to me because of their celebrity. If they weren't a celebrity, their podcast wouldn't be famous, right? So anyways, because this human is willing to explore in this way, maybe I'd like to explore this thing.
Yeah.
So, like, it's more just like the exploration can, in a lot of different directions, can be, inspirational might be too strong a word. But where it's just like, oh, like, they were willing to try this, I might be willing to try this. And I'm not even saying that this is the same thing.
Yeah.
It's more just like, oh, they were willing to do something.
And it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, so maybe I'd like to try this, even if it's like X, but they did Y. So I'm not saying that if Rainn Wilson had someone on the pod and they were like, well, I spent 2 weeks in Mecca, that then suddenly I'd be booking a ticket.
Yeah.
It's more just like, oh, well, that's interesting that they were willing to do that thing, so I'll try Lent kind of thing.
I get that.
So.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I have, so many things I want to, look up now.
We will come back to the next episode with so much information about the Baha'i.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
I thought he was just saying an unfinished word the first 3 times he said it on the pod.
I remember I heard it on the other pod, and I tried to look it up, and my spelling, I was like, I'm not close. What is... And then finally I got it where the internet was like, oh, you mean this. It's tough.
How is it spelled?
Well, I don't remember.
Oh,
I'll
shoot.
just have to try
Because I would type in B-A-H-I.
Yeah, I don't...
No?
I don't know.
Okay, sure. Sorry. Are you thinking it through?
No.
Oh, you were just
I'm just
being
thinking.
awkward.
Okay. Ooh.
Well, this could be a great stopping point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That feels like the right thing to do.
It was a jam-packed episode. We have or are having awesome trivia. Just kidding. We had a great trivia time with very good friends. Well,
I guess.
It would have been... I felt like my brain couldn't comprehend trying to refer to both of them as romantic partners at the same time. So instead I just went with a general comment.
They're pretty good friends.
Yeah.
They're alright.
Good pals. But, so if you enjoyed that, tell us to do it again.
Mm-hmm.
Or
send us your trivia.
Right, definitely send it. Ooh, yeah, that could be fun. Yeah. You know what we should do? We should open up a way in which people can send us... if you want to do your own trivia, let us know. We'll have you call in, and then you can, leave you can ask us live. Or you can just put it in.
I love that idea.
But I'm just saying, it's out there. You can, if they would...
There are options.
If they
we'll
want.
work with them, with what they want to do to get them
exactly.
involved. Yeah.
Exactly. So if we hear from any of you,
Please.
you're welcome.
Please.
You are welcome on the pod. We're a very open pod.
Yes. Anyone.
Contact your local... I'm trying to think of how many different ways there are to refer to, priest, pastor, rabbi...
Spiritual leader, elder.
Guru, elder, and if they would like to come and combat any of the things we've been spouting for the last 20 minutes,
I don't even know if they need to combat. Just default to them.
Right, yeah, no combat. Yeah, actually, just teach.
Yeah.
If you know anyone that is Baha'i, actually.
Oh, wow.
You think Rainn would...
Let's get Rainn on the horn.
You think he would? Last little aside, because this made me upset earlier. It's kind of sad, but I just don't think it was the right way for this woman to approach it. She basically posed... Do you know the show Severance?
No, but everyone's talking about it.
Everyone's talking about it.
Have you seen it?
I haven't, but including this woman. Ben Stiller made it, or is a big part of making it.
Okay.
And some lady earlier today tweeted at Ben Stiller, Severance is the greatest show I've ever seen. It has changed my life. I have stage 4 cancer, and one of my bucket list items would be to meet you. I live in Toronto, Canada. Do you think this is possible?
Wow.
And I feel for her, but what is that approach? What on earth?
She's trying something new.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
The Make-A-Wish is supposed to come to you. You don't just make it. You have to wait.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But it kind of inspired... Talk about inspiration. We could, at Rainn Wilson, hey, we have a pod and we'd like to talk to you about what it's like to be Baha'i.
Wow.
Would
I would love to do
would
that.
you have
You
15
should do
minutes?
the tweet at him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. I will.
Is it called doing an X now? You should X
him.
him now?
I don't know what they call it. I think they still call it tweet.
But you have that, though.
I still have
That's
it.
what you're on. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
could
should
give it a
try.
shot. Okay. That could be fun.
Do you think that we would need to have our own social media account, like Mike and Sully Pod?
I think that would work if we had a following. I think he might see 0 followers if I just created it today.
0 followers, 0 tweets.
That would look suspicious.
Okay.
So I think if I
That's
just
fair.
messaged him and said,
Another question.
I think we've got a better chance.
Once we just take off with his pod.
Right. After Rain's joined. He's just here now.
Is, DreamWorks or whoever created Monsters Inc. gonna come for us? Because we've taken their name.
The name, I think,
taken
is
their
fine,
face.
because they can't trademark the name. They could definitely come at us for the design.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So we might just have to re-edit. Otherwise...
What would you be then, if you weren't a green monster?
Here's the thing. I honestly think there's no way their trademark is, like... I could see them trademarking the essence of Mike Wazowski. I think if we just made me a cube, like a green
green cube.
Or a cube with arms and legs. Like, so all we change is make me
so
square.
still one eye.
Yeah, and just make me square. I bet that would work. I think, unfortunately, we would have to hire a lawyer. So, reach out if you know any good lawyers.
Once we get
big. Which could happen
trouble.
Any day now with the rate at
I'm
which
sure it will.
we're going to reach out to celebrities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do that.
Wait,
but then
make me a cube?
Would be
or reach out to a lawyer? Or reach out to celebrities? Maybe we should what?
Reach out to celebrities that would come on.
The only thing that... Because for whatever reason, I'm like sitting here in my head thinking we have like a 75% chance of getting Rain to actually respond, which I know is insane and won't happen, but I'm sitting here excited only because, having just watched his pod yesterday, he seems so invested in the conversations.
Right.
That it's like, wow, like maybe we could pull him in with the idea of having another one of those conversations. The only thing that I think where we lose him is he's interviewing famous people. So it's like more of a draw.
Oh, right. Well, I didn't know who Rhett and Lincoln is. So how famous
Rhett and
are
Link.
they? See, I didn't know who those people were. So like, how famous are they?
Very famous, but it's a part of the internet.
I've literally never heard
It's a part of the internet
okay,
you're not...
I haven't...
Yeah. Good Mythical Morning?
I don't...
Okay, sure.
So they still do that?
Oh, yeah.
Even though they're not...
It was never a religious thing.
Oh,
yeah.
See, that's where I was confused.
They were just religious.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, well...
And now they're just kind of in like this spiritual bubble. Where I don't think either of them consider themselves atheists, but...
Yeah. Right.
Just figuring things out. So, anyways, what a heavy ending.
Next episode, tune in. Rainn Wilson.
Yeah, Rainn. We just get sued. You will not be coming on. But we're going to try. If we can't get Solomon Sideshow on the pod, we have beef with Solomon Sideshow, and I'll be seeing...
This is taking such a turn.
I'll be seeing his daughter in a few weeks.
Wow.
So you better believe there will be some
for?
resolution. Here's what we do. I use guilt on the daughter.
Right.
The daughter then goes to her dad and says, "You hurt their feelings." Record with them. And then, because he's a slightly bigger show than us,
right.
we get him to reach out to Rainn.
Nice.
And then
the
the money starts flowing.
And we don't get invited to his pod, and then he just interviews Rainn Wilson without us.
With, like, just my first and last name blasted on the screen for no reason. That sounds perfect. That sounds like my ideal type of pod.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, tune in next time for who knows what. We're going to figure it out. But this is episode 5, so we're halfway through the season.
That is awesome.
We're doing great. We can get a couple more in March, and then, because really we want to try and make season 5 the season of Mom. If it's possible.
Right.
So.
Yeah. Which is good, because we have March and April. Honestly.
Yeah, oh yeah. And we have a potential guest episode lined up for middle of March, if it works. So hopefully. We will see. But thanks for joining us. Please reach out at our email, mikeandsullypod@gmail.com. The and is A-N-D, not an ampersand. And any last words?
Any email of any kind.
Oh.
Trivia, Baha'i.
Right.
General catch-up.
Yep. What are you reading?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, what are you reading with ratings?
Yes, with the ratings. Yeah, definitely that.
Yeah.
Oh, can you hand me the... Thank you. And then this is how we'll send them off. Goodbye.